There's a story about the eagle and the chicken. One day, a young eagle, this is about knowing who you are. One day, a young eagle fell off the nest and was picked up by a farmer. The farmer was kind enough to bring the small bird to the barnyard so that it didn't perish. The young eagle found a good home with the chickens and grew up believing it was a chicken. Waited for the farmer to bring food, quacked when the chicken laid egg, and enjoyed running around and sitting in a hole in the ground on sunny days. Life was good and comfortable, and the eagle's wildest adventure was to run under the fence with his friends to the cliff where they looked at the mountains and wondered what lied on the other side. Well, one day he was with his fellow chickens picking seeds off the ground when a shadow covered the sky above him. He lifted his gaze and was mesmerized by the sight of a beautiful eagle cruising the sky. Unlike other chickens that had saw or trying to fly, this eagle didn't seem to make much effort, didn't try to fly because he was used to being a chicken. Wow, look at that, yelled the young eagle to his friends. Who is that? That's an eagle, replied the chicken. He's the king of the sky, but we belong here on earth. We are chicken. They continue, and the eagle, staring at the bird disappearing in the horizon as it was gliding on this invisible path that only he could see. Days later, the eagle was flying over again in the barnyard and was stunned by the sight of an eagle running around on the ground with the chickens. He surged down to the ground as the other birds saw him and they ran back to the hide in the house. He descended in front of the other eagle before he reached the door. "What are you doing?" asked the old eagle. "What do you mean?" answered the young one. "What are you doing running around with chicken?" The young eagle said, "I am a chicken. These are my brothers and sisters. I grew up with them." "No, you're not," said the old eagle. "You belong in the sky, not on the ground." "No, I am not. I am one of them. All I know is I do as they do. I eat what they eat, and I can't fly." Old eagle says, "You can't because you never tried, but you're an eagle just like me. Even if you say it's true, I've lived my life as a chicken. I'm not an eagle anymore. In the heart, you know you should come with me." The eagle took another look at his friends hiding in the comfort of the home. "Don't listen to him," yelled one of the chickens. "He's tricking you," said another one. "If you go with him, you'll die," said another one. "Come back and be with us." But deep inside the young eagle's heart, a faint voice told him what he needed to do. He took one more gaze at the barnyard where he spent all that time. He turned around and followed the older eagle. A moment later, they arrived at the cliff that they used to visit. They stood next to each other on the edge, looking at the mountains in the distance, and without a second of hesitation, the old eagle jumped off the edge, spread his wing, and soared upward. The young eagle looked down at the cliff and trembled. He'd never flown before. Maybe he would die. Maybe he would go back. "Don't look down," the eagle said. So he gave it a bit of faith. The young eagle lifted up his sight, spread his wings, leaped, and he flew like the eagle was first born to do. Family, we have to stop listening to chickens. You've got to listen to the eagle you were made to be. The devil is the chicken, and he has handpicked humanity in sin. We are the eagles, born to fly. Only if we don't look down. Only if we don't listen to the naysayers. The old eagle said, "Look up at the sky. Aim toward the sun. Have faith. Then we can ride with Jesus. Then we can ride behind Jesus. Then we can ride on Jesus. Remember who you are. You are the very one that he came, bled, and died for. You can ride." And here is the part of the text, as I come to a close, that you must have emphasis on. That is verse 19. Verse 19 says, "Then the Pharisees said to each other, 'There's nothing we can do. Look, everyone has gone after him.'" Family, if you can find no other reason to bless the Lord today, you can take these words and celebrate any day of the week. by riding next to him, riding behind him, and riding on him to know that in everything we do, there is nothing the devil can do to you. There's nothing he can do to us. There's no victory he has over us. And victory is coming. It's riding in today. It's going to look bad for a minute next week, but Sunday's coming. Family, have victory today.